Welcome to Wisdom GPT, the place where we talk about life's biggest truths in the simplest way. Today, we're diving into something we all think we have plenty of, but we're running out of every single day: time. You can earn money, you can build success, but you can never buy back a single hour once it's gone. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you why time is the real currency of life, and how you can stop wasting it and start investing it in what actually matters. Let's get into it. People chase money like it's oxygen. They sacrifice weekends, relationships, even their health, just to earn a little more. But the truth is, money is never the real currency of life. Time is. Time is the only thing you can never buy back, no matter how rich or powerful you are. Think about it. Every morning when you wake up, you're handed 24 hours. That's your allowance. You can spend it however you want, but once the day is gone, there's no refund, no second chance. You can't pull yesterday back and live it differently. Most people don't realize this until it's too late. They wait until they're old, looking back at their life, wishing they had spent more time with their children, more time doing the things that made them feel alive, and less time grinding away for things they can't even take with them. Imagine being at the end of your life and realizing you traded your only non-renewable resource, time, for stuff that doesn't matter. That's the tragedy. Here's the catch. When you're young, time feels unlimited. You think you've got decades to figure it out. That's why people waste hours scrolling, binge-watching, arguing online. It feels cheap, like there's always more coming tomorrow. But time only feels endless until one day you wake up and realize the clock has been ticking the whole time. Look at the richest people in the world. If time wasn't the most valuable currency, they'd be invincible. Steve Jobs had billions of dollars, but when cancer came, all that money couldn't buy him another decade. It couldn't even buy him another year. No amount of wealth can extend your time. The only choice you get is how you spend it while it's still in your hands. So, how do you treat time like the treasure it is? First, you need to recognize where it's leaking away. We protect money with banks, passwords, and locks, but we give away our time to anyone and anything without thinking. Someone calls and asks for a quick favor that eats 2 hours. We scroll on social media for 30 minutes that turn into 3 hours. We waste days worrying about the future instead of doing something about it. Every leak drains the one resource we can never refill. Imagine you had a bank account that reset every morning. $24,000 get deposited. But if you don't spend it, it disappears at midnight. Would you let it slip away? Would you casually throw thousands out the window? Of course not. But that's exactly how time works. And yet, most of us treat it like it's cheap. The people who truly succeed in life understand this. They guard their hours like treasure. They say no more often than yes. They spend time building skills, nurturing relationships, and caring for their bodies because they know the payoff multiplies. They don't trade their prime years for meaningless distractions. They invest their hours like a smart investor invests money, carefully, intentionally, with an eye on the future. Now, this doesn't mean you should live in fear, counting every second like a miser. It's not about stressing over time. It's about respecting it. Respect means giving it to what actually matters. A dinner with family, a walk in nature, working on a dream project, or simply resting so your body can keep going. Those are the things that pay back. Ask yourself, what are you doing with the time you'll never get back? Think about the last week. How many hours did you spend on things you don't even remember? How many conversations did you avoid because you were too busy? How many moments with your loved ones slipped by while you stared at a screen. That's not judgment. It's a wake-up call. The truth is, the value of time becomes clear only when it's running out. If you've ever sat in a hospital waiting room, you know. If you've ever gotten a phone call that changed everything in an instant, you know. Suddenly, the things that felt urgent, emails, deadlines, arguments, vanish. And what matters most are the moments you can never replace. You might be wondering, how do I live differently? Starting today? Start by asking yourself one question every morning. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do? If the answer is no too many days in a row, that's your signal to change direction. Don't wait for the right time to live. There is no right time. The clock is already ticking. The beautiful part, when you start treating time as currency, life feels richer. Every small thing becomes meanings.